And he that searches the heart know what is the mind of the Spirit, because he make intercession for the saints according to the will of God. See, something that's bad, that you think is bad, is working for you good.
Well, amen.
And verse 28 said, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. See, have you been called?
Amen.
See, if you've been called, you in his purpose, you ain't walking in his divine will.
Hallelujah.
I don't care if you even in the acceptable will
Well,
or the good will of God. Whichever one of them wills you in, it's working out for you.
hallelujah.
Amen.
Everybody ain't in the perfect will of God.
Well,
Some people in the good will of God. They just starting out. Some people in the acceptable will of God. But whatever will you in is working out for your good.
hallelujah.
So you just have to keep walking.
Amen.
You just got to keep believing. You got to keep hoping. Why? Because what? It's God. In the book of Job, chapter 5. Now, I read Job chapter 5. And we don't read Job a lot. But Job was a perfect and upright man. That's what God described Job himself. And Satan was walking to and fro looking to who he could devour. So God didn't go over there and get no weak person to represent him. He went and got a perfect and upright man.
Amen.
See, God don't get no weak.
Come on now.
He get the strong.
Amen. Amen.
He get the people that love him. He get the people that say, your will be done.
Yes, yes.
Not my will, Lord, but thy will be done.
Hallelujah.
See, and Job didn't serve God because of all the stuff he had. See, sometimes we come to God with a lot. And then he began to let the devil take it
Come
from
on,
us.
talking here.
And when he began to let him take it from us, then, you know what? We got to be like Job.
That's right.
Job waited.
Yes, yes, yes.
They sing a song, Job waited on the Lord, why can't I?
Yeah,
Well, you ain't waiting because you ain't no perfect man yet.
Well, hallelujah.
See, Job was a perfect man. And he knew God. He knew what God had given him. And he knew God didn't give it to him because of who he was. But he gave it to him out of obedience.
Well,
And see, the thing that works out for your good, all things work together for your good when you what? Obey God.
well,
It's all about obedience. So Job obeyed God. And what he do?
He was blessed.
God pointed Satan
Lord,
to him.
everything.
There he is. All I tell you to do, you touch everything you got. You can touch his body, but you can't kill him.
well,
That's right.
So Job lost everything. He lost his children. He lost his wealth. He lost his
wife.
his stature, his stature, his greatness of who he was, his name in the kingdom of men. See, you lose everything.
don't say it. Hallelujah.
Till it came down that he even lost his hip. He got sick. But you know what? In everything he lost, he didn't look at that. Because he didn't lose his integrity.
Well,
No, he didn't.
So all that outer stuff, he lost. And even he had a stupid, see, I told you the devil always there, didn't he? Every time there's something going on with you, or you're getting ready to be blessed, you got a devil there.
Amen.
His wife was the foolishest woman. They were supposed to be one, but they let you know right there. She was serving God more with him because of what they had.
well,
That's right.
See, you get some of these foolish women, and they can tell you some stupid stuff
come on now.
and make you lose your blessing.
well,
Right.
That goes also for the women.
Amen.
You get some of these stupid men, and some of you women need to quit trying to always grab up a man.
oh,
Amen.
come on
See, the
now.
Bible said, to him that findeth a good wife,
Amen.
find a good thing.
Amen.
You supposed to be what? A woman after God's own heart, having a meek and humble spirit.
Amen.
Keep your integrity.
Amen. Well,
Keep your self-respect. And most of all, keep your money.
well, come on now.
Because some of these jokers ain't, they trying to find somebody to take care of them.
That's right. That's right.
And see, Job's wife, she wasn't worried about him so much. She had lost she had lost her provision.
Well,
Then she had a weak husband who was sick. She won't take care of him. See, so you better make sure you're getting the right one.
well,
And you women better make sure you getting the right man.
Amen.
And if he ain't a man after God's own heart like
Talk,
David,
Talk.
and she ain't a woman
Well,
that got self-respect. See, don't nobody want something don't lay it down.
well, you know
Amen.
you're right.
In my day, men went to the church to get women. They ain't went
Yes,
to the
they
bar.
did. Come on now.
They wanted to make sure she was pure. See, God even want a virgin. See, God, if God want a virgin, you men better want one.
Amen.
Amen.
Or somebody that's virtuous.
Well,
See, because God want a virgin, don't he? He said, I'm coming out for, I'm coming back to a church without spot or wrinkle.
All right.
Or any such thing. He want a virgin. He didn't want something else that been over there playing the whore.
come on now.
Right.
He want a virgin. So if God want a virgin, you men better want a virgin.
Amen.
Get you a woman that's virtuous.
Amen.
And if the church, we preparing ourselves as a bride adorned for what? Jesus, her husband.
Amen. Amen.
So keep yourself together.
Amen.
Amen.
So Job had a foolish woman. She done lost everything. The devil said, I got him now. Pull back that hedge,
Well,
and I'll walk in there and do what I gotta do. See, some of y'all got a hedge around you. So God, don't let the devil beat you up too much. But some of y'all, like when you go to perfection, God pulled back the hedge. He said, go on in there. He said, oh, he gonna curse you. He said, we'll see. He said, because you know what? See, you don't know what's in the heart of a man. God does.
Amen.
See, God knew what was in Job's heart. That's why he didn't worry about the devil going in there and messing with him.
Well-
Because see, God don't worry about the devil messing with you because he already knows what's in your heart.
Well-
He know you're going to come out as pure gold.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Let me get Job chapter 5, verse 1. I'm going to read the whole chapter. Call now. If there be any that will answer thee, and to which of the saints will thou turn? Job couldn't turn to a saint. He had them three. They was over there talking about, you don't did all this happened on you. Because people, you can't turn to the saints because the saints, when you going through trouble, the first thing they say, you don't see it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well,
Because if you wouldn't be having all this trouble if you hadn't got no sin in your life. See, Job turned to some saints.
Yeah.
He turned to the brothers. And they began to tell him, sin and sin at the door. Sin is at the gate. See, sin wasn't at the gate. God was testing him because he knew what was in his heart. God be testing you to know, like we read over there in Deuteronomy, he want to humble you to know what's in your heart. For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one. I have seen the foolish taking root, but suddenly I cursed his habitation. See, the foolish said, there is no God.
That's right. That's what they say, the fool do.
And they think their habitation or everything about them is good. But then God come through and curse them. His children are far from safety, and they are crushed in the gate. Neither is there any to deliver them. Whose harvest the hungry eateth up, and taketh it even out of the thorns, and the robbers swallow up their substance. See, you can lose everything. See, and Job lost everything. Although affliction cometh not forth of the dust, neither does trouble spring out of the ground, yet man is born unto trouble as the sparks fly upward. See, man is born to trouble. That's what the Bible said. Man is born to trouble. A lot of days. I will seek God, and unto God will I commit my cause. See, that's what we got to learn how to do. We got to seek God.
Amen.
Regardless of what trouble is on your mind, trial and tribulation, whatever's going on in your life, even when the blessings of God in there, you still need to seek Him.
amen.
Which does great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. See, God does some great things for you. Unsearchable things. You can't even number how much God has already blessed you. You can't even get a number.
Amen.
Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth water upon the fields, to set up on high those that be low, and those which mourn may be exalted to safety. See, even when you're down to your lowest, you think you under the ground. If you get way down, what God will pick you up.
Amen.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty. so that their hands cannot perform the enterprise. See, there's some crafty people out there.
Amen.
Satan was crafty.
Yes, he was.
It's people sitting out there every day trying to plan your downfall.
Well,
But everything they plan, it goes disarray. Their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Every enterprise, every job they got, every assignment that has been given to them by the enemy cannot be worked out in your life.
Amen.
He disappointed the vast devices of the craft so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taken the wise in their own craftiness. See, they over there trying to foul your downfall. See, people used to say, when you dig a ditch, dig another one. Because the one you try to put me in, get one side by side, because you're going in one too.
Amen.
In the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. See, all these people got their own thoughts in their forefront, talking about, I would have did it this way. You should have did it this way. You should have did it. Well, why didn't it work for you?
well,
Did it work for you? No, it didn't work. Well, why are you over here telling me?
well,
The thoughts of a man's heart, they don't come to no good.
amen.
Because they're out of your heart, not out of your mind, but not out of the man of God.
Amen.
They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in night. It's people sitting around every day. You somewhere at work. They ain't got no job.
Come on now.
They got 4 or 5 people on the phone with them. Or they texting people in a group conversation.
Come on now.
Trying to destroy you. And while you over there working and got your mind on God, and by the end of the day, it don't turn back. And God turned around for your good and made it fall back on them.
Amen.
Come on, somebody.
That's it.
But he saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. See, the mighty men, that's some mighty giants. Goliath had some brothers.
Yes, he did.
He wasn't the only giant. But each one of them,
Yes, yes.
there was a war going on with David and Goliath that didn't have nothing to do with really Israel. It had to do with Israel in the Philistine, but it also had another war going on, a family feud. David came from Ruth. Goliath came from Ophrah.
Well,
There was a family feud, and they was in the family.
well,
Because remember, they was the 2 daughter-in-laws of Naomi. But see, God don't care if it's family, friend, foe,
come on now.
enemy.
That's right.
He don't care if it's sometimes you could be your own worst enemy. He don't care about you.
Well,
True.
He gon' whatever his will is in the situation, it's gonna work out for your good.
Amen.
So the poor have hope and iniquity stopped her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom God corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. See, when God correct you,
well,
when you get a whooping, it hurts.
Yes, it does.
And if you say it don't, you lie.
amen.
And that's what's wrong with the world today. Some of these children need some whoopings.
Amen.
Old-fashioned whooping. I ain't talking about beatings. I'm talking about where you got a little whooping and had to go sit down.
Yes,
Think
yes.
about it.
But it worked out for your good.
Amen.
Because see, if we get some of these kids, get them straightened out now with correction, then we wouldn't have all the people over there in prison.
That's right.
We're going to have all these people out here in drugs.
Amen.
See, we need to go back to where the family was the structure
Yes.
that helped a nation.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you.
And when the family, the community, see, the church ain't doing nothing
Amen. No,
except for taking people. See, the church in the 60s, in the 50s, I was born in 53, but in the 50s, that's when they had the walk. See, in the 50s, the church did something for the community.
Amen. Amen.
See, we need to, every time, I don't want to go back to the old line way, because I got a cell phone I can text. I don't want that rotary phone. Well, we're not telling you to go all the way back, but some of the principles and the morals
Yeah.
Amen.
and the characters
Hallelujah.
that help build the nation. You want to make the nation great? Donald Trump can't do it.
Amen.
Amen.
Come on now.
It's going to take the morals,
Mm-hmm.
the character,
Thank you, yeah.
and the correctness, not politically correct, but the correctness and the righteousness of God. Why? Because righteousness exalts a nation.
Come on now.
Sin is a reproach to any people.
Right.
You want to get great again? Get righteous.
Hallelujah.
Come on, let me
Yes,
move on.
yes.
For he maketh sore and blinded up.
Amen.
He wounded and his hands make whole.
Mm-hmm.
See, sometimes when God whoop you,
Mm-hmm.
he got the right salve.
Uh-huh.
Because he's Yahweh Rapha,
Yes.
Amen.
the God that can heal thee.
Uh-huh.
See, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. See, in the 6 troubles, that's man's time, man's trouble, mankind infirmities, mankind things that happen to you. But in the 7th,
Hallelujah. Yes, yes.
the 7th is the perfection number of God. It can't touch.
Hallelujah.
Because so in the 7th trouble, after the 6th trouble, you might as well look for the blessing.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
In famine, he shall redeem thee from death. And in war, from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it comes. Destruction can't touch. The tongue is a deadly weapon.
Yes, it is.
That's what James said.
Uh-huh.
And who can control it?
Nobody.
Can't nobody control nobody's tongue.
That's right.
But you know what? It don't matter. Because this is the heritage of them. When they condemn you with their tongue, God said this is your heritage.
Hallelujah.
You're going to turn it around.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
God going to turn it around for you. He don't care what. They slandered a whole lot of people.
Uh-huh.
They slandered the church, didn't they?
Yep.
3,000 souls died over there when they made that God, that bull, that cow.
That's right.
But in Acts,
Well,
when Peter got up and preached about the risen Christ and who the Savior was, 3,000 people was added to the church. So it don't matter if 3,000 people, if one person caused 3,000 to sin, God will come back in another time and make somebody else preach and 3,000 souls be added to the church. See, God does the math, not you. Come on, somebody.
Amen. Hallelujah.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. See, Naomi and Ruth, I'm talking about Ruth Navarre on Pentecost, because Ruth is the book of Pentecost, like Esther was the book for Passover and unleavened bread.
Amen.
So when they got down there, see, first of all, Naomi and her husband and her 2 sons didn't have no business down there, because they lived in Bethel.
Right.
Bethel was the name for the house of bread. It shouldn't have been no famine. But it was a famine because the people would not worship the true and living God.
Amen.
They had turned their back, so God sent a famine. See, sometimes when things are getting hard, don't think everything that's going on in your life is the devil. Sometimes you don't did something wrong, and God trying to spank your little bottom and get you back to where he wants to. So they went over there, we ain't going to be spanked.
That's right.
So I'm going to move on over here to Moab. Well, why would you leave God in the house of bread, even though it's a little famine, and go over there to a place where ain't nothing going on but idolatry?
come on now. Come
And
on.
remember, Moab was cursed,
Uh-huh.
because that's what the commandment said.
Uh-huh.
He would curse them to the 3rd and 4th generation. So how can you go from a land of plenty, even though there may be a little trouble, you should wait it out,
Uh-huh.
and go to a land that we automatically know is cursed?
Well-
Something wrong with you.
Well,
That's right.
So they went from left the land, and they should have stayed over there, because God was going to send back and pull back the famine and give back the land of plenty. So they went over into a land of curse, and you see what? Once they got over there, they got curses galore.
well, amen.
Yes, they did.
Well,
Even to people died.
uh-huh.
See, you can't go into a place God don't curse and think you're going to get a blessing.
Come on.
What's wrong with you?
All Holy Ghost.
If God said these people were cursed, their land was cursed, you need to keep your simple Simon self out and over there and just stay over here and wait
Hallelujah.
on the Lord.
Amen.
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 Be of good courage and wait, I say, on the Lord till he bring bread back to the name of the place where he called the house of plenty. or the house of bread. Come on, somebody.
Amen.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. See, God will make your enemies your footstool.
Yeah.
And even when people are at war with you, God will turn them around and make them be at peace with you and make them give you what? God ain't coming out of heaven to give you the desires of his heart. He work in the kingdom of men. So he'll make your enemies your footstool, and he'll make them that want to curse you. He told Abraham, they that bless you, I'll bless them. They that curse you, I'm going to curse them.
Well,
so when they somewhere trying to curse you, he'll turn around and curse them, and when they'll have to come back and bless you.
Amen.
Come on, somebody.
Right,
we need to see the Lord.
Amen.
Verse 24. And they shall know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. See, people, it's time for us to, K-N-O-W, it's time for us to know that our tabernacle, you are the tabernacle of God, and you shouldn't be walking around here in confusion.
Well, hallelujah.
For God is the God of peace that passes all understanding. See, you ought to have some peace in your tabernacle.
Amen.
If your tabernacle ain't got no peace, something wrong with it. Check it out. Is it a tabernacle in the God, or you are let another God come in?
Come on now.
Right.
Come on, somebody.
Amen.
Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thy offspring as the grass of the earth. See, we need to start telling these kids, you are somebody.
Amen. That's right. Come on now.
They your seed.
That's right.
Quit telling your kid, you ain't never nothing, you ain't gonna never be nothing. Well, you something? How you gonna be something? He ain't gonna never be nothing, and he came out from your lips.
Well, come on
The
now.
devil is a lie.
All the time.
That's true.
Tell these kids, Israel passed on their heritage. They let the people, we went into bondage, but our God brought us out. If you go back in bondage, he's there to bring you out.
Yes, come on.
Tell them, I don't care what's going on with you, he's there to bring you out.
Amen.
If he brought me out,
come on.
he ain't no respect the person. You out of me, you coming out. Quit telling these girls that you ain't gonna never make it. You gonna make it because he in you. And if you in God and you making it, how can your seed not make it? Come on, somebody, get some sense.
Oh, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Verse 26. Thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age. 70 years, I'm looking.
Well,
I'll be 63. I'm looking for 70. And by reason of strength, I want to not only make it to 80, I want to make it to 90.
that's it. That's
Amen.
it.
Because God has promised us at least 70 years, by reasonable strength, 80 years, and if we take care of ourselves, we can get to a 90.